You spent 12 years in school. You learned algebra, the periodic table, and the history of ancient civilizations, but nobody, not one teacher, ever explained how money actually works, how wealth is really built, or why some people quietly accumulate millions while others work just as hard and never seem to get ahead. That gap in your education, it was not an accident. Today, we are closing that gap permanently. These are the 10 money rules that separate the wealthy from everyone else. Not theories, not motivation, real, actionable frameworks used by self-made millionaires across every country on earth. Studies consistently show that over 80% of millionaires are first-generation wealthy, meaning they built it themselves from nothing. What separates them is not intelligence, it is not connections, it is not even hard work, though that matters. It is the rules they follow about money that nobody else taught them. Most of these rules are counterintuitive. Some of them will feel uncomfortable. All of them work. Let us go through all 10, starting with the one that changes everything. Rule 1. Pay yourself first. The moment your income arrives, before rent, before bills, before groceries, move a fixed percentage into savings and investments. Most people earn, spend, and save whatever is left. The problem, there is never anything left. Self-made millionaires automate a minimum of 20% of every paycheck into wealth-building accounts before their lifestyle can touch it. Warren Buffett said it best: do not save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. Start with 10% if 20% feels impossible. The amount is not the point, the habit is. Rule 2. Your income is not your wealth. A person earning $300,000 a year can be closer to bankruptcy than someone earning $50,000. Income is the water flowing into the bucket. Wealth is how much stays in the bucket. If your lifestyle expands with every pay rise, the bucket never fills. Self-made millionaires obsessively track their net worth, not their salary. Net worth is the real scorecard. Total assets minus total liabilities. Rule 3. Resist lifestyle inflation. Every time income increases, there is a psychological pull to upgrade immediately. This is the silent destroyer of wealth. Self-made millionaires increase their investment contribution first when income rises. They live on roughly the same budget for as long as possible. The goal is not to look wealthy. The goal is to become wealthy. Those are two completely different things. Rule 4. Build multiple income streams. Research shows the average millionaire has 7 income streams, not 1, 7. Earned income, business income, dividend income, rental income, capital gains, royalty income, interest income. If your only income stream is your salary, your financial life depends entirely on one person, your employer. That is not wealth, that is dependency. Start building stream number 2 today. An extra $200 per month from a skill you already have is the beginning of financial independence. Rule 5. Good debt versus bad debt. Bad debt makes other people rich at your expense. Credit card debt at 24%. Car loans for vehicles that depreciate every month. Good debt builds your net worth. A mortgage on a rental property where the tenant pays the loan. A business loan that generates more income than the interest costs. Eliminate bad debt aggressively. Use good debt strategically. Rule 6. Assets over active income. There are only 24 hours in a day. If your only wealth strategy requires your time, your wealth is capped by biology. An asset is anything that puts money into your pocket without requiring your direct time. Index funds, dividend stocks, real estate, digital products. The goal is to gradually replace active income with passive income that flows while you sleep. Rule 7. Your network determines your net worth. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Self-made millionaires deliberately seek out mentors and communities of people already where they want to be. Rule 8. Invest in yourself. Every year Warren Buffett reads 500 to 1,000 pages. Self-made millionaires invest 10% of income back into their own education and skills. Rule 9. Protect your wealth. One medical emergency or lawsuit can erase a decade of wealth building. Proper insurance, legal entity structures, an emergency fund of 6 to 12 months, a will and estate plan regardless of age. Rule 10. Think in decades. Buffett made 99% of his wealth after age 50 because he started at 11 and never stopped. Patience combined with consistency over a very long time. That is the final multiplier. Here is what I want you to do before this video ends. Pick one rule, just one, that you can implement this week. Maybe it is setting up an automatic transfer of 10% of your next paycheck. Maybe it is canceling one subscription and redirecting that money into an index fund. Wealth is not built in a single decision. It is built in thousands of small, consistent choices over years and decades. The schools did not teach you this, but now you know. And knowledge without action is just entertainment. If this video gave you even one rule you did not have before, hit the like button. Subscribe to WealthWise AI. Every week we publish videos on investing, building wealth, and AI tools for a global audience without the jargon. Smart money, smarter future. I will see you in the next one.